Les gars, on est sur un vrai Help Wanted. Putain, ça date de ouf.
Welcome to join the digital age, and what better way to do that than with an edge-of-your-seat virtual reality experience?
Ah ouais. Ah, je sais pas du tout ce que vous savez, hein. Ah ouais, c'est
We
pas...
know that Fazbear Entertainment has developed something of a bad reputation over the last few decades, and while it's
C'est un
true
vrai, là,
that
je vous
some
promets, c'est un
stories
vrai.
associated
Là,
with
je vous
our
promets, c'est un
name
vrai, là,
were
je mens
loosely
pas.
based on actual events, the majority of them were total fabrications from the mind of a complete lunatic, lawsuits pending. But we aren't above laughing at ourselves. Ha ha ha. That's why we have recreated many of these completely fictitious scenarios, lies that you've been fed over the last several years, into a hilarious VR
Ouais, il
game,
faudra que je change
in the
les
hopes that
cheveux.
we can finally move past these childish ghost stories and develop a new relationship with you, as well as your kids. Don't forget the merch perfect for birthdays, so sit back and enjoy a few scares. We do, however, ask that you agree to a simple waiver. You acknowledge that Fazbear Entertainment is not responsible for
Et là, je vous promets,
accidental
c'est le
digital
vrai jeu.
consciousness
Mais...
transference, real-world manifestations of digital character. Welcome to the Freddy Fazbear virtual experience. Use the console in front of you to navigate the menu and pick one of the frightening experiences available. By completing these scenarios, more will become available.
C'est le vrai, là,
You'll
les
see
gars.
plenty of familiar faces and
Regardez.
some new ones as well. So stay a while and have a
Je vous
good
promets,
time.
c'est le vrai.
And remember,
Les gars,
despite
si
the
vous voulez pas,
temporary
je les
horror
prends
you may
pas.
experience, this
Et
is
si
a
vous voulez, après,
completely controlled
essayez
environment
d'installer
and
le
you
Help
aren't in any
Wanted
real
2.
danger.
Allez,
Fazbear
vas-y, on fait le 2. C'est mais trop merde. En vrai, attends, la bonne nouvelle, c'est...
Hello? Hello? Hello and welcome to your new summer job at the new and improved Freddy Fazbear Speakeasy. I'm here to talk you through some of the things you can expect to see during your first week here and to help you get started down this new and exciting career path. Now, I want you to forget anything you may have heard about the old location. You know, some people still have a somewhat negative impression of the company. That old restaurant was kind of left to rot for quite a while, but I want to reassure you, Fazbear Entertainment is committed to family fun and above all, safety. They've spent a small fortune on these new animatronics. Facial recognition, advanced mobility, they even let them walk around during the day. Isn't that neat? But most importantly, they're all tied into some kind of criminal database so they can them to guard you. Now that being said, conditions, we switched him over to day shift. So, hey, look at him, right? Mainly he expressed concern that certain characters seem to move around at night. They even attempted to get into his office. From what we know, that should be impossible. That restaurant should be the safest place on Earth. So while our engineers don't really have an explanation for this, the working theory is that the robots were never given a... So when it gets quiet, they think they're in the wrong room. So then they go try to find where the people are, and in this case, that's the wrong room. So our temporary solution is this. There's a music box over by the fire counter, and it's rigged to be wound up remotely. So just every once in a while, switch over to the fire counter, and wind it up for a few seconds. It doesn't seem to affect all of the animatronics, but it does affect
Attendez.
one of them.
Allez, laissez-moi faire un truc. Je sais même pas. En fait, il est... Putain, c'est mon vrai... C'est mon vrai heure. C'est... Vraie heure. Ah non. 3 minutes de décalage. Bon, attendez, je... Bon, les gars, c'est vraiment le vrai FNAF.
I actually worked in that office before you. I'm finishing up my last week now, as a matter of fact.
Oh, mais
So
j'ai jamais joué.
I know it can be a bit overwhelming, but I'm here to tell you that there's nothing to worry about. You'll be fine. So let's just focus on getting you through your first week, okay? Let's see. First, there's an introductory greeting from the company that I'm supposed to read. It's kind of a legal thing, you know. Welcome to Freddy Fazbear's Pizza, a magical place for kids and grown-ups alike, where fantasy and fun come to life. Fazbear Entertainment is not responsible for damage to property or person. Upon discovering that damage or death has occurred, a missing person report will be filed within 90 days or as soon as property and premises have been thoroughly cleaned and bleached and the carpets have been replaced. Blah, blah, blah. Now, that might sound bad, I know, but there's really nothing to worry about. The animatronic characters here do get a bit quirky at night, but do I blame them? No. If I were forced to sing those same stupid songs for 20 years and I never got a bath, I'd probably be a bit irritated too. So remember, these characters hold a special place in the hearts of children if you show them a little respect, right? Okay. So just be aware, the characters do tend to wander a bit. They're left in some kind of free roaming mode at night. Something about their servos locking up if they get turned off for too long. They used to be allowed to walk around during the day too, but then there was the bite of '87. Yeah, it's amazing that the human body can live without the frontal lobe, you know? Now concerning your safety, the only real risk to you as a night watcher, if any, is the fact that these characters...
Ouais, attendez. Les gars, j'ai eu un message du mec qui m'a dit abonnez-vous. Mais c'est vrai, abonnez-vous les gars. Mais à ça.
Now that wouldn't be so bad if the suits themselves weren't filled with cross-beam, wired, devices, especially around the facial area. So you can imagine how having your head forcibly pressed inside one of those could cause a bit of discomfort and death. The only parts of you that would likely see the light of day again would be your eyeballs and teeth when you pop out the front of the mask. Yeah, they don't tell you these things when you sign up. But hey, first station of the breeze. I'll chat with you tomorrow. Check those cameras. Remember to open the doors only if absolutely necessary. Gotta conserve power. Alright, good night.
Oui. Ok. Allez! Sigma. Donc il va y avoir une partie 2 dans pas longtemps.